I could probably leave the OGs in there, the grandparents, but then I need to advance to the hospital ASAP because this is what the punch is at.
Right, because you're doing with the OGs, and hopefully the people in the crowd are like, as you're saying that, they're thinking of their own OG.
That's what I'm trying to get.
You know, and who's been at the hospital with a dying family member? Yeah, maybe people, it's a little bit dark, but I've been there, whatever.
Yeah. All right. So that's where we at right now. All right. We at the hospital.
Hey, here's an idea. How about you just don't do jokes?
Who said that, man? Who the said that?
I was thinking the same thing.
This is why people never spoke in school, okay? They never raised their hand to speak in school because of the people like this.
You shamed Bubba.
We had our last memory of him. We were in the damn hospital. This is a rough joke. Now, you know what I mean?
You're telling
me some time. Give me some time to get through it.
We're struggling over here.
So we were in the hospital where he was on his deathbed, and see, this is, hold on. Can I pause here? I'll pause here for this thing. This is one of my key problems I have with joke telling. Okay?
Yeah.
I know it takes a while to get to the punch. The dead period between the time I'm starting and the punch, it kills me. I had that when I was on stage. That gap, that's what really deterred me. I knew where I was getting to, and I was getting there.
But it's the same thing that when you did it here with Jarri, it's the same thing. He told you to strip out like half of your front part of the joke.
Yeah, I feel like it hasn't even started yet.
Yeah.
Because it started off, it's sad when your OGs go. And then we was talking about getting the switch off the bush. And now we at the hospital. You know what I mean?
It's nothing there yet.
Yeah.
It's nothing there yet.
The joke ain't even started yet.
Yeah.
Unless all of this is part of the punch.
And it better be a hell of a punch.
It's a hell of a punch.
It better be the Frazier left and put Ali down.
It's a hell of a punch. But where I messed up, because when I'm writing a joke, I have jokes with the OG. It's more to it than the stripping the limbs out. But when you get nervous, and when I get nervous and the dead time is there,
you just fill it with words.
I'm like, okay, let me advance and let me get to this damn punch. But I have the tags of the fucking the getting the tree limbs, like funny shit about your OGs doing your memories of your grandparents.
Yeah.
Of back in the day, right?
Yeah.
But I just didn't do it. I skipped past it. You know what I mean?
So you already skipped past part of the joke.
I already skipped past that.
Oh wow, we never would have done.
You got to put the tag after a punch, because if you tag before the punch, it's kind of they work better after. The tags is shit that you normally are supposed to say while people are laughing. That's when it like makes it hilarious, because then it's like, okay, I hit him a punch and I got a reaction, ha ha ha. And you throw the tag on there.
You
like,
got
oh shit.
You gotta tighten up the intro. Get us to the joke.
Get us okay.
And then hit the punch and then tag the hell out of it when we laugh.
Okay. So what I should have did, I should have took out the whole tree limb shit. Take that out. I could probably leave the OGs in there, the grandparents, but then I need to advance to the hospital ASAP because this is what the punch is at.
Right, because you're doing with the OGs, and hopefully the people in the crowd are like, as you're saying that, they're thinking of their own OG.
That's what I'm trying to get.
And who's been at the hospital with a dying family member? Yeah, maybe people, it's a little bit dark, but I've been there, whatever.
Yeah. All right. So that's where we at right now. All right. We at the hospital.
Hey, here's an idea. How about you just don't do jokes?
Who said that, man? Who the fuck said that?
I was thinking the same thing.
This is why people never spoke in school, okay? They never raised their hand to speak in school because of the people like this.
You shamed Bubba.
It's fucked up. But I'm going to keep going, all right? I'm going to stutter my way through.
All caps, and I don't even know why, but I just feel like it's shady. She put do in all caps.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So we at the hospital, all right? Okay. So we at the hospital, and my granddaddy, you can see it. The life is out of his face, all of that stuff, man. I'm sitting here with my dad, and my dad is the funniest guy I know. All right, man. And the funniest thing about him is when he gets sad, he gets really fucking nervous, and he just rambles off. All right, so he's sitting there and he's talking to my granddad, talking his ear off about my nephew playing football, all of that stuff, and then this nurse comes in. Fine ass nurse, man. I'm talking about fine nurse. Couldn't be a day over 30. She's from the west side, you know what I mean? You can tell she's a boy mom, thick as all outdoors. You know those types, man. The type that failed the nursing test 3 or 4 times. Yeah, you know what nurse I'm talking about, man.
But she didn't give up.
Didn't give up, and she comes in. She comes into the room, man, and she's going to change my granddaddy. Now, I could smell he's been shitting on himself for the past hour, but it's a sad moment, and you know what I mean. So she comes in to change, and she's like, "Hey, I know, you're the grandson, you're the dad, and it's okay, you guys can stay, but I need to change Mr. Brown here." And so she goes, and she's changing him, and she's taking us. My dad is constantly talking. He's talking to my granddaddy. Who knows if he can even fucking understand what he's saying? All right, and she's taking his pants off. And just out of the clear blue sky, my dad just yells out, "God damn, that's where I get my little dick from." and he's the funniest thing about it is he's dead ass serious. He's mad as fuck. God, I've been walking around for 50 years with this last dick because of you. God damn, you better have some money in the wheel. And he's going off, right? He's going off. He's walking up. He's getting out. And the nurse she stops what she's doing and she's looking at me, and and I'm looking at her, and and then I get a thought. I'm like, oh no, what they got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. Right. What they got going on ain't got nothing to do with me. I got my mama dick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's let them handle what they gotta handle.
That's my stepdad.
I took after Uncle Lilo.
Uncle Lilo. You know what I'm saying? So that's the joke.
I like the punch a lot. Yeah. You absolutely just gotta cut out all of that.
90% of that shit.
Like, yo, when a loved one passes away, man, it's fucked up. But I had a weird experience and then go straight to the hospital.
Straight to the hospital.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think it was much better than the porn joke. Would you agree, Pink?
Yeah, it was better. But yeah, I like that.
And probably better than the loose coochie joke.
Yeah. No, the loose coochie maybe because it was in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
Because it did, people reacted to it.
Yeah,
so it's a little different in that. No, I like the premise. Yeah, that is not bad.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, there's hella tags to be made.
Do I keep the nurse shit in there?
Yeah, because that gives you reason to be like, yeah, I don't know them for real.
Yeah.
You said the
don't oversell her though.
Yeah.
You kind of like heavy like, oh, all right, okay.
Unless while you're selling her is funny. Like, I thought it was funny that you called her a boy mom, because that's interesting.
Yeah, that was funny.
Because that is a thing. Like, women who are raising sons are usually more empathetic and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah. No, and I think you could have got to the point where she looks at you and you want to have a snappier response than that. Like something sharper. You're kind of no, that's I don't have that problem. You gotta have that's got to be a bang.
Yeah.
I don't know what the exact thing
what you
is.
put there.
Yeah. Or like he said, even just she makes eye contact with me. It's like, no, that's my stepdad.
Yeah.
And bang, just go from there.
You could take a pause and then build suspense, because how you're doing the dialogue with your dad and your grandfather, how he's going off, and you're just like, yo, I had to take control of the situation, and then pause. I told the nurse, I don't know these niggas. You know what I'm saying? When you say it like that, it's just like,
yeah.
You're making them think that you're about to interject.
Yeah.
With your dad, and you're just like, oh, he worried about the nurse.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
We got some decent comments in the chat.
Kensley's online with us. Solid joke. Just took a while to cook.
Just took a while to cook.
Took a while. that was the damn Thanksgiving turkey started at 6 a.m. You got to microwave that bitch.
For real.
You need the air fryer.
Shout out to Kobe and Ebony, man, and Nina, even though she's just laughing.
Nah, that's a real solid joke, man. That shit is funny.
All right, appreciate you.